Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. My name is Mercedes. In today's video, I have polishes to share with you from KBShimmer. It is their spring collection. It is a 9-piece collection. It's called Seeing is Believing. I know you've probably already seen swatches of these already, but I got these polishes in PR and I wanted to make sure I swatched them, reviewed them, and put the content out there for you all to see. At least for me, I know I love to see tons of different videos with swatches or live swatches so I can make decisions on certain collections. Sometimes it's not in the budget to purchase a collection or a few polishes just yet, so I'll go back to certain videos and do comparisons and stuff like that. I figured this would still be helpful for all of you. So we have a lot of polishes. There's 9 of them. So let's get into it. Here we have Get Off My Tail. These are all priced at $12, by the way, so you can purchase them individually. This one is a multi-chrome shimmer with hollow glow flakes. So it's a bold grape base that has a sea green hue that shifts from a teal blue to indigo. It's accented with the glowing hollow flakes, which is stunning. So I'm showing it off in 2-finger swatches here. So for this video, it's a little bit different. Just trying different things out. I like to switch it up, keep everybody on their toes. But this polish is stunning. The glow is magnificent. I think long or short nails, I think 2 coats is going to be fine for you. I built this one up in 2 coats so you'll quickly see, but you can definitely see all the shifts. You can see the teal, you can see the blue, you can definitely see that indigo as well. There is a heaping amount of hollow flakies. It says on the website that the hollow flakies are mimicking the sparkling tails or the sparkling scales of mermaid tails. Look at that rhymes, which I think is the cutest thing ever. But this polish is beautiful. I think this is perfect for the summertime, perfect for the springtime. I really do see a mermaid when I look at this polish for sure. So here we have 2 coats of Get Off My Tail with a glossy top coat. Here is the namesake of the collection. This one is called Seeing is Believing. This one is a multi-chrome microflake. So it's a pale lavender microflake that has an incredible prismatic shift. It shifts from a rosy pink color to a peach to gold. It is very gorgeous. All these polishes are honestly really stunning. Definitely going with the mermaid under the sea sort of vibes. I built this one up in 2 coats. I think long or short nails, 2 to 3 coats is going to work best for you. This one, I was going to say that maybe it has some topper capabilities, but I'm not really sure because that first coat is really saturated, as you can see. I mean, I'm sure you can probably use it as a topper if you really wanted to get that glowy effect, but just keep in mind that if you did do it that way, you're probably going to lose a lot of the original base color. I love how this one has a sort of mirror-like effect, not like reflective glitter where it's super reflective, but more like mirror-like where these flakies look almost metallic-like if you are looking at an angle at a mirror. This is beautiful. I feel like for this, you definitely want to use some sort of glitter smoother and then your glossy top coat over it just to kind of plump it up because it does kind of go flat with just 2 coats. So just keep that in mind. I personally like to add a glitter smoother over a lot of polishes because it really just plumps out your polish for sure. So you're seeing here 2 coats of Seeing is Believing with a glossy top coat. Next up we have Current Affairs, and this one is a hollow glow flake polish. This one is described as a vibrant Caribbean blue polish. It has this ultramarine blue base that shifts to different sorts of aqua hues. It has a scattering of hollow flakies and a subtle pop of sparkle. And at certain angles, you can see hints of cobalt and turquoise as well. KBShimmer does an amazing job with explaining their polishes. They really go in depth. They do so on the website and then of course on Polish Pickup as well. I love that. It kind of just gives you this story in your mind and you just start picturing different scenes as if you were reading a book. This one had a fantastic formula. This is just 1 coat right here. I think long or short nails, 2 coats is going to work best for you. I built it up on my shorter nails, like I said, in 2 coats, and you can see I reached full opacity. All of these polishes are so glowy and I absolutely love that. I feel like polish that is glowy is perfect for the spring and summer, especially for the summer as well. I'm a huge fan of hollow flakies, as I mentioned a bajillion times, and I love the glowy flakes in this polish. I feel like it's not too much, but it's not too little, if that makes sense. Like, it's just enough to give you that beautiful glow and that beautiful sparkle, but the center of attention is definitely the beautiful shifty blues that you see here. So you're looking at 2 coats of Current Affairs with a glossy top coat. Next up we have I'll Be There. Get it? I will, I'll. This one is a jelly with flakies. It's a teal leaning cerulean blue jelly polish. It's loaded with a mix of color shifting flakies. So golden, yellow, sea green, aqua, teal blue. I built this one up in 2 coats, which was fantastic for a jelly formula. The flakies are beautiful. Like, they are stunning in this base. I think long or short nails, two coats is probably going to do it for you, honestly. I mean, I feel like if you want more flaky disbursement, maybe going in with a 3rd coat, but honestly the formula was so great that I think 2 coats is going to be fine for everybody. You're going to see quickly here how gorgeous it builds up in that 2nd coat. So let's look. Look at that. You see, you get even more flakies coming off of the brush. It's like just enough. And you would think from that 1st coat that I might need a 3rd coat, but honestly it is so flaky, dense, and heavy that it's just going to cover up any nail line that you have. The base builds up to this gorgeous, like, deeper teal blue base. I love jelly polishes that build up to opacity. I know that's like defeats the purpose, but like, you can still tell that they're jelly because of the squishiness and the plumpness that you have. All of these flakies will lay flat. If you really want that juicy effect, I recommend using a glitter smoother and then your glossy top coat over it. I'm in love with this polish. I'm in love with the flakies. All of the different colors blend in so well to this base. Pictured here, you're looking at 2 coats of I'll Be There with a glossy top coat. Next up we have Dressed to Krill. This one is a multi-chrome shimmer and it is a vibrant shifting fuchsia polish. It's a pink leaning red base that shifts over to a fuchsia that has a fuchsia to violet shimmer. In bolder lighting, the color leans more towards a hot pink, while in other sorts of lighting, you're going to see more of like a coral red orange tone that will take over with all of the shifts in here. I built this one up in 2 coats. I think long short nails 2 to 3 coats is going to work best for you just because of the color and the consistency of the polish. You can definitely see that red orange undertone for sure. This kind of reminds me of a summer night sunset, like a hot summer night and the sun is going down. Like, just the vibrancy of all of the colors, especially with that orange undertone. I definitely see that violet shimmer or that violet shift. The shimmer is very, very fine. So what you're seeing looks like more of a glow, but it's definitely that fuchsia to violet shimmer that is glowing from within this polish. The formula was fantastic. Honestly, all of the polishes, the formula was just fantastic. KBShimmer is such a great indie brand for people who are just starting out in the indie world. The price point is spot on. The formula is very easy to work with on all of their polishes. I actually KBShimmer wasn't one of the first indie brands that I purchased from, but they definitely were the top contenders for sure. Because you can't beat the price and you can't beat how amazing these polishes are and the formula. So if you're new to the indie world or if you haven't tried KBShimmer, I definitely recommend them. Not pictured, but you're looking at 2 coats of Dressed to Krill with a glossy top coat. Next up we have Shall We, and this one is a reflective glitter polish. It is a muted beige reflective shade that has lots of shifting shimmer. So it shifts to a copper, to rust, to gold. I love reflective glitter. It is actually one of my favorite finishes. I know a lot of people, I know when it first came out, a lot of brands were creating polishes with reflective glitter. And I know at some point, if you are familiar with polish pickup, they were literally all over the place. Every brand was creating them, which I had a ball with. I absolutely loved because I love reflective glitter, but a lot of people aren't big fans of them. I don't know if it's just because maybe it was hyped up too much, or maybe because the removal process is a pain in the butt. And it definitely is if you do not remove it the right way. So you need to soak it off, because scrubbing is going to get you nowhere and it's going to damage your nail beds. So get those little clips off of Amazon. I have them on my Amazon storefront, link down below. Soak it your, alcohol pad, cotton rounds in your polish remover, clip them on your nails, leave them on for a couple minutes, and it's going to slide right off. This formula was amazing. I achieved opacity in just 2 coats. I think long or short nails, 2 coats is going to work best for you. You are definitely going to want to use a glitter smoother with this one and then your glossy top coat, because it is going to dry down super textured. This is such a fun polish to wear if you are kind of over the neons and the bright colors during the summertime. It has a beautiful, neutral tone, but it also gives you some fun with the reflective glitter for sure, because obviously it's going to sparkle. And that's why I also love reflective glitter. Not only does it sparkle like under regular lighting, it literally sparkles wherever you go, everywhere. And I'm a lover of all things glitter. And this is why I love reflective glitter, but it's gorgeous. So you're seeing right here 2 coats of Shall We with a glossy top coat. I'm not using a glitter smoother because I swatch very quickly, but definitely use one and then your glossy top coat over it. Here we have What a Pro Wants, and this one is a multi-chrome micro flake. This one is a white iridescent micro flake polish. It has a rainbow of hues, so pink, gold, green, and copper. I built this one up in 2 coats. I probably could have done 3, but I kept it at 2, and I thought it was a very pretty polish. This definitely has topper capabilities for sure. I didn't show it off as a topper. I just showed it off as a full mani. I think long, short nails, 2 to 3 coats is going to work best for you depending on your preference and how much nail line you have visible. But I'm loving all of the beautiful shifts here. I'm in love with the pink and the gold that you see. It is such a dainty, pretty color. It reminds me of a beautiful, dainty unicorn mermaid. It is a very pretty polish. I think this would look stunning as a pedicure. So you're seeing here 2 coats of What a Pro Wants with a glossy top coat. Here we have It Comes in Waves. So this one is the minty cream of the collection. It has like aqua undertones. It's definitely a very bright color, so perfect for spring and summer. Cream formula was amazing. I built this one up in 2 coats. I think long or short nails, 2 coats is going to work best for you. I love cream polishes that just build up in 2 coats. I think all cream polishes should build up in 2 coats. If you're heading into the 3-coaters with creams, I don't really consider them creams. I consider them more like a crully sort of polish. True creams for me, 2 coats, and that is all. These ones dry down super glossy, but I would always recommend using a glossy top coat over your polish just to help with longevity and to help give you that beautiful glossy finish. So you're viewing here 2 coats of It Comes in Waves with a glossy top coat. And we're moving on to the final polish in the collection, and this one is the topper. This one is Superstar, and my goodness, look at all of that shine and glitter and glimmer. It is stunning. This one has star shapes in here, circle glitters, hex glitters, so they're all silver holographic glitters, and they're within a shimmery green to purple base, which I guess you can, it's going to depend on if you're going to see that or not, depending on your base. I paired it over the cream polish in the collection. I did have to do a little tiny bit of placement with the star glitters just to get them where I wanted, but I thought this looked beautiful with the topper over it. I think it would look even more stunning if you put it over a brighter shade, and it would definitely scream summertime for sure, or give you beach vibes. How stunning is the hollow though. I wish I had a polish, like just a solid polish that was as hollow as the glitters in here. I also wanted to show you how the topper looked built up on its own, so I will be applying it in 2 coats just so you can see. But that shimmery base, the green to the purple shimmering base, It's very, very fine. You can't really tell, honestly. Like it's just gonna look like regular shimmer, honestly, on the nails. But this is it built up in 2 coats. You can see I'm going, the little glitter was kind of like coming off of my nail, but I'll build up the second one in 2 coats. And honestly, it looks really pretty built up in 2 coats on its own. So it's versatile. If you really wanted to use it as a topper, definitely that's its purpose. Or if you wanted it just on its own, I think it looks stunning on its own just because it's not in a clear base. It has that shimmery base to begin with. So you're viewing here 2 coats of Sea Star with a glossy top coat. Superstar with a glossy top coat. All right, everybody. Let me know if you already picked up any of these polishes, if you're thinking about it, if you're planning on it. I know that KBShimmer is coming out, I believe, with a summer collection, which I will also be swatching. I'm waiting for that to come in the mail, so hopefully that'll be up in the next few weeks or so. But if you're planning on getting any of these spring polishes, let me know. I'd love to know. Thank you again, and I'll see you in my next one.